Good morning, everybody. Mark Finan here in the Home Weather Office on this Wednesday morning, the 11th day of October, 2023. This is the morning briefing coming to you from the Home Weather Office. And as I look out the window from the Home Weather Office, bright blue sky here. The clouds and rain from last night all have moved out, at least from where I am. Some areas still hanging on to some clouds first thing this morning, but those will be gone, and the rest of the day is going to turn out to be bright and sunny. Going to review what happened last night. A little bit more productive than I thought it was going to be. Yesterday, I showed you a couple of models. I showed you the NAM and the HRRR. I thought the HRRR was a little too wet, and while it was a little too wet, it actually performed better than the other models that really didn't amount for that much rain, or account for that much rain. So, yeah, a little bit wetter than we thought it was going to be, or at least wetter than I thought it was going to be. So let's show you what's happening this morning. This is really interesting. So this little area right in here, it's a little patch of fog. So we have the moisture that is left over from that rain last night, and this is first thing in the morning. This is around the satellite from around 8 o'clock in the morning. So a little bit of fog from Sacramento up through Marysville, up Highway 75 and 65. That'll be gone pretty quickly. And in the Sierra, we're also still hanging on to some clouds. There are some areas of fog also down in some of the river valleys, but this bit of cloud cover will all be dissolving very quickly as we go through the day today. And yeah, there are some clouds farther to the north, but all of that will be leaving the area, and we will be seeing clear skies. Also, nothing in the way of marine layer on the coast, as you might expect after a weather system like that slides through. So we'll even see a sunny day in areas like San Francisco and down toward Half Moon Bay and Point South. But yeah, the little patch of fog. We are getting into fog season. Not quite the time of year when the fog sticks around all day, but we are getting into fog season. After you have a little bit of rain and some clear skies and light winds, that's what will happen. All right, let's review just how much rain we saw. So yeah, your results may vary, but Sacramento officially downtown 0.15. I thought we might get like 0.01, but 0.15, that's pretty impressive. Other areas around the Sacramento area had about a tenth of an inch of rain. Placerville at the airport, 0.17. A lot of areas in the foothills had about a quarter of an inch of rain. Areas around Roseville also had about a tenth. Auburn had about a quarter of an inch. And then you go farther up the hill, Grass Valley, half an inch of rain. Same thing in Nevada City, almost a half an inch of rain. Over toward Blue Canyon, about a half an inch. A lot of areas up here. All of these areas highlighted in blue are more than a half an inch of rain. The areas in this darker green are more than a quarter of an inch of rain. So yeah, that was some pretty good rain, pretty good soaking for this time of year, and for a system that looked very, very weak. It turned out to be pretty productive for our area, and of course, this time of year, that's a good thing to get a bit more rain, especially on the west slope, where we're hoping to wrap up our fire season here. And the more rain we get, the better off we're going to be. There was even a bit of dusting in the Sierra. Saw a couple of sky cams this morning. All right, let's look at the big picture here. So we'll look at the 500 millibar chart. This is the flow up around 18,000 feet. And here's how it looks across the country. This is the wave that went through last night. And during the day today, a ridge builds in. And with that, we'll have a bit of a north breeze. Nothing too gusty in the valley, but the west side of the valley may see some gusts up around 20 miles an hour. Downtown Sacramento may see that as well. And as we head into the day on Thursday should be a very nice day, but on Friday, another little wave begins to come through the area. And while right now it looks as though any rain from this may be confined to the north coast, and it would be on the light side, this is Friday night. This will drag more cloud cover our way into Friday and Saturday, but it does look as though the weekend will be dry. Sunday, this ridge begins to build once again, meaning that any additional cloud cover from the Pacific will be steered more to our north, leaving us with a sunnier, brighter day. And then Monday actually looks like a pretty nice day. And the next trough also looks as though it gets pushed a little bit to the north. But so we don't have any additional rain in the forecast for the next 7 days. It does look as though the ridge is going to hold well enough that we'll have daytime highs in the 70s from time to time. The ridge builds up to get us back to the low to mid 80s. This is all the way to a week from now, next Wednesday. Looks relatively quiet. But let me give you a closer look at the cloud cover we're expecting. This is from the NAM. And this is during the day today. You can see that cloud cover I was looking at to the north, all clearing out. This is during the day Thursday, bright and sunny. Then during the day Friday, as that system that I showed you begins to go by, we'll see a bit more cloud cover. And then getting into Saturday, this is Saturday morning right here. This is the time of the eclipse. The models continue to show some cloud cover, but it doesn't look as though it's going to be one of those solid low overcasts that would completely obscure the sun. So there's still a chance, especially in areas on the east side of the Sierra, that may have a better chance of seeing more of the eclipse than what we may see, let's say, closer to the coast. Other than that, there could be some rain up here on the north coast during the day Saturday, but in areas from Butte County to the south and through the Sierra do look as though they will be staying dry. So if you have outdoor plans for this upcoming weekend, it should be okay. But, for the eclipse viewing, it still looks as though it may be somewhat iffy because of the amount of cloud cover that we may be seeing in the area. So that's everything I've got for you this morning. We are expecting just a beautiful day with a breeze, but temperature staying cooler than average. Average is 81 right now. We'll be a little bit below that today with highs in the mid-70s. But other than that, just a good-looking day as we get rid of the bit of rain we had in the area late last night. And right now, we don't have any additional rain in the forecast. So like I said, that's everything I've got for you this morning. I'll be on TV tonight at 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, and 11. Until then, make it a great day. I'll talk with you later.